OTAs, mandatory minicamp is next week. So 3 early standouts from OTAs. This is according to Dawg Pound Daily. They have number 1, Jacob Phillips, linebacker, who missed a significant portion of last year, was beat up as a rookie as well. Number 2, Cade York, kicker, who people were raving about last week when he kicked in front of the group finally. And number 3, the aforementioned Greg Newsome. So let's talk a little bit about Phillips and York. We've already talked about Greg Newsome, but how important do you think Jacob Phillips can be if he lives up to, that third, I think it was a third-round pick a couple years ago?
Yeah, I think it could be really important. I mean, you think about today's NFL, the Sione Takis of the world are kind of going by the wayside. Like, he's great, right, for the Browns, but Jacob Phillips and his speed is what they want, right? So if he could step up and fill that middle linebacker role, or, not even middle linebacker, whatever they want to do when there are 2 linebackers on the field and JOK, right? Like, think about the speed that they can put out there with him and JOK on the field at the same time. And I think that's the idea and kind of what Joe Woods wants, right? He wants to be speed everywhere, versatility everywhere. And Phillips can bring that to the table. I mean, he's a fast guy. And when he's flashed, definitely. So I think if he can step up and they say he's looking really good, I think that bodes really well for the defense.
Cade York, by all accounts, booming some 60-type yard field goals. Pretty accurate, doing it in front of, the media assembled, so a crowd, all good stuff.
All good stuff. I was an advocate for taking York, for taking a kicker. So I'm glad to see him there. It's a very, very important part of the team, especially a team that's going to compete, hopefully, like the Browns do. I think they lost a couple games last year because of that position. So having him, I think, will make a difference. And he seems to have the moxie and he seems to have the legs. So I think that it's all good. It's interesting about those 4th-round picks. None of those guys are signed yet because the Texans are messing everything up, everybody. Went out and signed their 4th-round picks to, I think, a little bit extra money, both of them, I think. And now, that's the only, all the agents of all the 4th-round picks around the NFL, none of them are signed. 23% of 4th-round picks are signed because they're all asking for more money now. So I think that's why the Browns, the only 2 guys they don't have signed are their 4th-round picks. It's interesting.